Excuse me. Alright, so okay, so now I got my view counter up and everything. I'm not gonna wait until the 4 minute mark or anything like that. I'm just gonna do my intro. So, hey all my fellow Rumble Maniacs, it's Mr. Rumble Roses here. And welcome to what was originally going to be some more Star Wars Dark Forces. But today, we're gonna be doing we're gonna be doing something that I usually do on Friday, and we're going to be playing some more Friday Night Funkin. We're going to be playing some more PSXFunkin, to be more specific. So first off, I just want to say I do apologize for the random amount of stream attempts that I've tried to do. The first one, the first stream attempt that I did, I ended it because I was told by a user in my chat that the engine that I was using, aka the Force engine, excuse me, I was told that I was told that the source port engine thing that I was using to play Star Wars Dark Forces had gotten an update, and not knowing that, I decided to end my stream and update my stuff, and go from there. Second stream that I did, I tried to do a thing where I was trying to think about, like, okay, how should I have my quote unquote streaming quality or whatever? Because that same individual who was telling me about the Force engine being updated and everything was also like, hey, you should try and update make your stream, make your stream be around like 720p or something instead of like 360p, which normally I would do a thing where most of my streams, if not all of my streams, are usually 720. Or why did I say that? Most of my streams, if not all of my streams, are usually about like 360p. I usually have it like this because I know some people can't be able to always watch streams in like 720p or 1080p and everything. And I know that sometimes, it might like question the quality of the stream or whatever, but it's just it's just how I've been known to do things. Like I usually do streams around like I usually do streams around like 360p with about like 30 to around 50 FPS. For like the game and or the stream. So there's that. And the third stream I attempted to do, it seemed as though like there might have been like a bit of a music bug or something like that, because the music that was supposed to be playing in the level that I was on apparently was not playing. So like I think, and I say this with finger quotes, but like I think um, um, I think that the music from the opening intro where it does the LucasArts logo thing, I think that was kind of playing or something like that, and wouldn't do anything else. And I don't know, like my emotions were kind of running high because I didn't know like what was going on. I didn't know if I did something wrong, to where everything was like all kinds of fucked up or whatever. So I just decided to kind of put Dark Forces to the side for the time being. Maybe I'll come back to it again during my active streaming week. I don't know. But I just kind of decided to put it off for the time being and just, kind of chill and play some Friday Night Funkin'. I know that I normally do this on Friday during my active streaming week, but I didn't really know exactly as to what else to do. So yeah. But I will say this, to Carpet 22, if you, you're probably not here, but if you somehow watch this, if you somehow watch this VOD or whatever, just know that I am not upset with you or anything like that. I'm not saying that you did anything bad, because you didn't. You know, you were just kind of, just helping me out a little bit. With telling me about how the Force engine was updated and everything. But just please understand that sometimes my emotions can get a little bit high in some situations, especially when I know little to nothing in terms of like just in terms of like the source port and everything, or engine, whatever you want to call it. So just please keep that in mind, Carpet, if you hear this. I know I'm not crying or anything like that. It's just my nose kind of can get acted up a little bit. But what we're gonna do to end the year off, technically, and the reason why I say that is because I'm not gonna be streaming on Friday or anything like that. So this is basically the final stream of 2021. But basically, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be playing some more PSXFunkin mods and just having a nice little chill time. I don't know if anyone's gonna be coming by or anything like that. So it is what it is. But yeah, I'm kind of used to it. And I'm kind of used to it and expect it and everything. But the first mod port that we're gonna be playing around with is the Cassandra mod. Yeah. So the last time I played PSXFunkin, I basically played around with two ports. I played around with the Sunday Night Suicide mod, and I also played around with the Friday Night Funkin' D-side remix, and everything. But I figured I would start off with this because of how it was recently released and everything. So yeah.
On a Friday night yet.
Yeah, we're gonna go into it and see how things play out. Credits. So versus Cat, this is by Mama Noodles, Bina, and Magnustorm. Hopefully I said that right. But yeah, this port was made by Goomba Kung Fu with some help from Unstoppable, and also PSXFunkin is made by Cookie Dev. Now, before I get started, there are a couple of things I kind of want to talk about. The first thing being is that I am still doing a little bit of a test per se, because I still have my stream stuff. I still have my stream quality stuff to about like 720p. Just kind of test things out and see how everything works and plays out or whatever. So that's one thing. But also another thing that I want to talk about is something that I usually bring up during my streams, especially when I play FNF ports on the PSX. Usually what I do is I do a thing where if there is a difficulty option to choose from, I usually start small and work my way up. So like for example, I will start off on easy for this mod, and I'll probably work my way up and see if there's like any differences or whatever. And and then I may do like easy and normal, playing the game normally as boyfriend versus Cassandra, and then I'll probably do like a swap game mode thing where I play as Cassandra and all that stuff. And maybe in the future then maybe like one day I'll try and do like a hard mode for both sides. And then I'll even do a thing where I attempt to try and do a no ghost tapping challenge on on this port, and also probably like other ports that I play in the stream today. So yeah. Wow, did I not miss a single note from that? So that was song number 1. Damn. I think I must have let go of one of those notes at the end, because how you have to hold it. And here's the third song. selecting this background. There we go. 3 main songs in story mode are now done. Alright, so yeah, I remember whenever I originally tried playing this mod as its own thing long before it even got made a support for PSX and everything. I remember the second song always fucking killing me. Excuse me. Yeah, I always remember that the second song was the one that always killed me, because of how like the notes were always like like so close together, and it's like always like that. It was always like that lines and everything like that. And I believe, because I can't remember for sure. I can't remember for sure if you could actually go to free play in the OG mod and actually be able to play Takeover and everything. So it was kind of like one of those little situations where you had to play the story mode in order to play like everything mainly from what the mod had to offer. So that was a thing. But I also kind of remember too that there wasn't really the ability to have like ghost tapping on, so you had to like really be careful with your inputs and stuff like that. Because like cause here's the thing, like normally with ghost tapping, it's normally not to be a thing where like you can be able to mash your buttons and all that stuff without getting any penalties. Which is something that I always try and do in FNF, especially like from like the main games and stuff like that, because compared to like FNF and the mod and the main mods within it and stuff like that. Um, 9 times out of 10, I can't really be able to play them that good because like usually, cause usually I have like issues where I try and play, I try and play the mods or whatever, and sometimes like it just gets it's just like it wants to like freeze, so bad it wants to like freeze for who knows how long, and then like sometimes whenever I try and get to or whenever the game like allows me to do my thing, when it's my turn and stuff like that, um, I can't usually be able to play without like either losing so many, without like getting so many misses, or always getting blue balled, aka getting a game over. Because the lag is unfortunately kind of real in some situations. But this is kind of why that I'm really enjoying like the ability to see FNF mods actually be made and ported to the likes of the PSX and everything. I mean, sure, like some mods may not be able to come to the main to like PSXFunkin and everything, and sure there might be like some mods where it doesn't have like the mechanics of every single mod, versus like other stuff like that. But I mean, it's still pretty cool, and I'm looking forward to seeing like what other mod ports get done for the future and everything. Because I know, ugh, hate when stuff goes on the wrong throat. Because I know that there's a few mods that are being ported currently. Because I know that right now there's the what is it like called, the indie crossover thing. I know that's kind of being worked on. I know that Sensation is also being worked on and ported over. And I know that the mod that everyone kind of remembers in the early days of the FNF mod community and all that, Witty's getting imported. The bombastic dude with the bomb for a head. The Witty mod is actually going to be coming to PSXFunkin as its own port and everything. And before anyone asks, yes, Socks herself did give permission for the mod to be ported and everything. I don't have like the proof on me, but the user Gooba Kung Fu, he was the one who asked Socks for permission, and she granted it to him, and he even took like a thing for right now. Steven PSXFunkin, wow. Well, hello there, Elfcraft. Welcome to my stream. How are you doing tonight? And yes, originally I was gonna be playing some Star Wars Dark Forces, but due to some situations here and there, I decided to play some PSXFunkin pretty much for the last year of 2021. But welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. I just got done doing I got done doing the first round of versus Cassandra and everything, and I was kind of just talking about some stuff. So yeah.
Getting tricky on a Friday night, yeah.
Now, as of right now, the PSX Cassandra mod, I believe we'll be getting an update in the future. Because there's like I think what is it called, like the Sigma port or something? Because the original mod creator, Ramen Noodles, he's apparently he's been updating this mod, even though like I could have sworn that he said that he was pretty much done with this mod, like he wasn't going to be doing anything with it. But fuck if I know. But that's just some stuff I've been hearing. But But yeah, apparently the Cassandra mod will be getting an update in the future. It might have it might either get updated or it might have like a version 2 to where you guys be able to play it, and that is going to have like some more songs and everything. But speaking of songs, we're going to hear Cass sing Ugh from week 7. So let's see how that turns out, shall we? Nice. Well, I do. Well, that's good. That's interesting to know, but I don't mind it. I try and I welcome everyone here. No matter what language they speak or whatever. But just know that I am English. I speak English and only English, and I only know all that stuff. So just as long as that's kept in mind, then everything should be good. But yeah, I'm wondering if like the original, I'm wondering if the mod itself actually had the UGG cover with Cassandra and everything, because I remember a long time ago, or well, I guess a while back, really. I remember there was this video where it was basically the UGG song, but there was a lot of like F&F mod characters and everything, as well as some of the main cast as well. Like I remember that like each turn a new character would sing like the part or whatever. But that was kind of interesting. Like I wonder if Ramanuja himself actually made that, or someone else did it, but I don't know. So now that we've done all 4 of these songs on easy, we're gonna step it up a little bit to play on normal. And because we're already in free play, you might as well just do it here. And see if there's any like, difference in difficulty or whatever. Not bad. So yeah, that was decent to say the very least. I mean, it wasn't as good as whenever I tried it on easy. You know, I didn't quote unquote FC it or whatever, but eh. All right, let's see how position is on normal. Sorry about that. Yeah, sometimes when I'm trying to like play the game, it'll have like those random moments where it kind of just like I don't know if I want to say like lags or just slightly slows down a bit. But yeah, I can definitely tell that there's definitely a bit of an increase in slight difficulty with the possession on normal. I think Takeover is probably going to be the one that's not going to be too bad on all three difficulties. That was still quite a thing. So now we go on to Cass's cover of Ugh on normal. I'm still kind of like surprised in a way. Like I never really expected like there'd be like someone who actually did this with her and everything. Damn lag. It cost me my FC perfection. Alright. So normally I would go to hard, but I don't know. Cause like I could, like try all 4 songs on hard and see if I could be able to do it that way with ghost tapping, and then I could probably and I could be like switch it in the swap and play as Cassandra and everything. So I guess we'll try that. Yeah, I don't know how long. Yeah, I don't know how long the stream's going to be, by the way, because of how things have been a little bit rocky in a sense for what was originally going to be planned for tonight's stream and everything. Because again, I originally wanted to try and do more Star Wars Dark Forces and everything with it, because I was using the Force engine, but like, and just to kind of just to reiterate, especially for those that didn't see the previous streams, especially because I deleted them and everything. Um, the first stream that I did, I had someone come in my chat and was telling me that the source port has been updated, and I was using an older version, so I decided to end my stream there, and switch to the new thing and everything, and hopefully be able to be up to date and all that stuff. The second stream that I tried to do, um, the same individual who was telling me about the engine port thing being updated was like, hey, why don't you try and update why don't you try and up your stream quality to about like 720p? And I was like, well, I normally don't do that, but I suppose I can give it a shot and see what it's like. And the third stream, well, I didn't really know what was going on because there was a bit of a music issue that I was having with the port, and I couldn't be able to turn it off, and I kind of felt like me and and I kind of felt like me and the individual that were talking. I felt like we were kind of like going in like an argument and whatever, and my emotions were kind of running high in a way, and I don't know. It's like I just felt like putting it to the side and just kind of just switching to something else, do something a little bit chill and everything like that. So that's pretty much why we're doing Friday Night Funkin' stuff on a Thursday, which I normally would do on a Friday. So, there you go. I might see what happens at about I might see what happens when we hit the hour mark or something, but I don't know. I might just play like one or two mod ports and probably just call it a night there. I don't know why, but like I find boyfriends vocals in Possession interesting. Like I'm not saying it's weird. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just I don't know. I just find it interesting in a way. I don't know why. But yeah, I do apologize if I'm not like speaking as much or whatever. I know that my chat is not really active tonight because, well, usually 9 times out of 10, my chat is not really active that much, so not a whole lot of people really uh, talk to little me, But I also do a thing where I try not to speak during the songs and everything, so that way you guys be able to, listen to it, and everything. Ugh. Alright, let's see how the UGG song is on hard, shall we? Alright. Alright, so now that we've done all three songs, on all four songs on all three difficulties, we're now going to do the swap mode. Swap mode, for those of you that are new to the channel or the series or whatever, basically it is a game mode that was implemented in a PSXFunkin build at one point in time, and you know it's one of the features. You know, I have like three, but basically swap mode is that you play as the opponent's versus boyfriend. So like you know you have to like you know deal with all the notes and everything else like that on the opponent's side, and you know you have to try and not die basically. You know it's just normal, but but you're not playing as boyfriend basically. It is a nice little game mode to play, especially you know because like originally in FNF, especially like in a lot of mods, you don't really get the ability to do that. You know, you don't really get the ability to have the ability to play as the opponents versus boyfriend. And that's one of the things that I like about PSXFunkin, especially you know doing things in mod ports that aren't originally in the things themselves. And of course, you know, and of course, you know, two players basically, you know, you and a buddy doing like a local multiplayer thing where I believe that you get to be able to choose, you know, like who you play as, and you can also be able to choose like what song that you do as well. I don't know if you can go like straight to story mode or if it's just like you know you can do free play stuff because I don't really have a way to test like two player stuff because I don't have people like that. So yeah, what we're probably gonna do is we're probably going to do all four songs on all three difficulties, playing as Cassandra now, and maybe we'll probably end it there. I'll probably like I don't know, maybe I'll retitle the stream or something, you know, like when I VOD it or something, but I don't know. But yeah, because normally I would already be done streaming and everything, but due to you know stuff that happened tonight, you know.
Getting freaky on a Friday night yet.
We'll go into story mode first and do the songs that way, and then rinse and repeat. Alright, so before we go on to the next song, you'll notice a little bit of changes here and there, mainly in the health bar. Um, you'll notice, for example, that boyfriend is on the left side, and we as Cassandra are on the right. That's pretty much how it is whenever you are playing as the opponent, or that's pretty much how it is whenever you're playing as the character and everything. So that's how it is, and also the score is on the left side instead of like the right or whatever. And in case people are wondering, because I'm pretty sure some people might have this question at some point in time. No, there is no blue ball game over animation for whenever you play as the opponents. It's still basically just boyfriend. So there's nothing really changed there, and I honestly don't think that there's actually going to be, like anything like that in the future. So, yeah. I couldn't hit that. Yeah, for some reason, there's like a little bit of a delay to where you can't be able to press anything and stuff like that. So. Slightly adjusting my headset. Alright. Oh, excuse me. So, that was the first 3 songs in the main story mode. Ask Cassandra. Hell, stream elements. Now, before I do the UGG cast cover song, I just kind of want to give my thoughts a little bit about this mod. So, I don't know a whole lot about Pickle's School. I just know that it was pretty much like a Flash animation series thing, or maybe like it was either that and or like a Flash game on Newgrounds. I know that Cassandra is Cassandra is a character in Pickle's School, and I know that she has a bit of this like what do I call it, like the demon side or a demon side or something, to where she transforms into whatever the hell that thing was. I can't really describe what that form is. But through FNF, I've been able to. But through FNF or Friday Night Funkin', I mean, whatever you want to refer to it as, that was pretty much how I. That's pretty much how I discovered Cassandra, or Cass for short. I remember when I played the mod originally. I remember that I was always having trouble beating possession because at that time, and I don't know if it's changed anything. I don't know if it's changed since then, but I just remember that there was really no way to have ghost tapping on, so that way you don't get penalized for if you were quote unquote spamming or like missing notes or whatever like that. So or hitting the keys too early or something, But when it comes to this, like it's definitely a bit easier to play. I don't know if I want to have that. I don't know if I want to have that same little situation if I play this game with no ghost tapping, but that's going to be for another time. But yeah, I do kind of remember that Goomba Kung Fu had a little bit of trouble with this mod, because I think he said that he was having trouble with the sprites of Cassandra or something, because I think they were too big, or it was just so fuzzy or something like that. But I mean, for this first release, it's not really too bad, Like the only things I've really noticed is about 3 things. I'll show you one of them.
Getting freaky on a Friday night yet.
So, so you see Cassandra right here on the title screen, right? You know, like normally she's supposed to do like a, you know, like bop her head back and forth and stuff like that. At least from what I can remember, you know. But here it's like there's a bit of like but it's not really quite looped properly, or like it has a bit of a delay or something like that, you know. You know, that's one thing I kind of noticed. But also I think, and this is just me kind of like thinking out loud, but I think this might have to do with I do kind of remember that there's like a mod for over Girlfriend where basically you can have you can have Cass or Cassandra over GF, and this is pretty much like her thing here. So yeah. Another little thing that I kind of noticed was that I think like in some situations with Cassandra's up animation, if she has like the long notes or something, you can kind of see like she's kind of like I don't know if I want to say like spazzing out or something, but like she does get a little bit blurry, but you know, like I kind of I kind of like, you know, brush that off and everything, because I kind of think, you know, like it could be like a situation to where when she does her up animation and she does like those crazy eyes that, you know, like it's part of her thing, like she has some sort of a like a crazed addiction or something like that, and she just like, you know, and she's just like shaken out of, you know, out of the craziness or something. But the other thing that I kind of noticed was on the UGG cover. It seemed as though, like, in the beginning parts, like whenever we first do our stuff as boyfriend or BF, whatever, it seemed like there's like some notes that probably didn't get implemented that's supposed to be a thing, but I don't know. Those are just like some things that I've kind of noticed. See, like you can see her up animations, like it's blurry. I think I'll let go too soon. Alright. Berserker normal time. Position! Did I actually hit that? Hopefully everyone's enjoying the stream so far, though. I know that only like one person's technically here, but this also kind of implies basically to those that watch this stream later as a VOD and everything like that. Because it is going to be quite a while before I put this up on YouTube and everything. Not too bad. I know I missed some, but yeah, I definitely think for sure that whenever I do these songs on normal and hard, that's definitely where I'm probably going to end it for tonight. You know, knowing the fact that we going on for about like an hour and 19 minutes or so, I wouldn't be too surprised if this came somewhat close to a 2 hour mark. Even if it has like only 4 songs, then it might be kind of a short one. I don't know. Got some wires. Want to be in the weirdest places. Well, hey there, Aisha. Welcome to my stream. How are you doing tonight? You sound familiar, Vocaloid. I wish I could tell you the answer, but even I don't know. Like I don't know where the vocal stuff comes from. You know, so please forgive me if I don't have the answer for you. But yeah, hopefully you're doing well tonight, Aisha. You kind of came to my impromptu FNF stream. I originally was doing some Star Wars Dark Forces, but some things kind of happened here and there, and I decided to kind of switch things up a little bit and end my 2021 stream by playing a little bit of Friday Night Funkin'. I mainly just been playing this mod, which is the versus Cassandra mod. So yeah, if anyone might know the answer to that, it would probably be Ramen Noodles, because he's the main person who made the versus Cassandra mod. So as far as like where the voice comes from, he probably would be the only one who can tell you. Excuse me. Excuse me. uh, you're not wrong there, Aisha. You're not wrong. I mean, did you see her up animation, especially when going for so long? Damn it! Couldn't hit it. Not just her eyes, like look at her whole body. Also, yeah, I don't know the whole story behind that, but I think it's just I think it's just something there because it's just like a random shitpost type of thing. But yeah, I remember a long time ago, originally, when it came to this mod in its OG state or form, or whatever. Cassandra was known to be in Week 3's background, aka Pico's week. But then all of a sudden, at one point in time, the background stuff changed, and she's now basically in the subway for the first two songs. So yeah. And now we're in complete nothingness. I was like trying to focus, trying to get into that zone, you know. All right. So I know that normally I'd go on for about like 2 hours or so, but knowing the fact that things have been a little bit iffy for today's streaming day and everything, I'm going to do. That's a good one. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do the cast cover on hard as Cassandra, and then we're gonna call it, and then we're gonna try and raid someone. I don't know who I'm gonna raid just yet because I know a couple of people I would normally try and raid are not really gonna be streaming at this time and everything, so it's hard to say not knowing as to who the raid target will be for the night. Oh, excuse me. And there we go. You know what? The more I hear, the more I'm certain her voice comes from a vocal line. Well, I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but you but your guess is as good as mine. I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised, but then again, like when it comes to FNF and the vocals for like characters, would it be like from the official game or mods or whatever? The sounds could come from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for tonight. Again, I just want to say to everyone, I do apologize for the amount of stream attempts that I tried to do today, and everything. It wasn't really like too bad of an issue or whatever. It was just like it was basically just like from some source port updatings to stream quality changing and just overall kind of just emotions kind of running high, for the third stream attempt and everything. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed my little impromptu of PSXFunkin versus Cassandra and everything. I will say that no matter what's going on with the original mod creator Ramen Noodles, like I really enjoy this port. I really enjoyed this mod. Like I like the songs, and like I don't know if the other cast cover is actually part of the main mod itself. I'm pretty sure Goomba Kung Fu will tell me on Discord. But I like these songs. I like these songs. And I find that, and I kind of find the story a wee bit interesting, because from what I can remember, apparently in this little so-called timeline or whatever, Cassandra is the sister of GF or girlfriend, whatever you want to call her. And and with that being said, Daddy Dearest is Cassandra's dad, and yada yada yada, and stuff like that. Um, yeah, like I said, it's nice. It's nice mod, good banger song and everything. Um, I'll probably come back to this. I'll probably come back to this again. Maybe next week or for Friday, like next Friday during my active streaming week, and maybe I'll do like a thing where I try and do a no ghost tapping challenge for these songs. I might save hard for like another time or whatever, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I would say that like overall, um, as far as like the difficulty curve goes for some of the songs and some of the charting and everything, um, I would say probably the one. I'd probably say like if I had to like rank these from what I have experienced and everything, um, I would say that like probably the first song that's a little bit tricky is probably Possession. Because as I mentioned before, I did have trouble in the OG mod where I couldn't be able to really get past it because of how all the notes were kind of like so close together and everything like that. Um, Second song would probably be Berserker because I have beaten it before, even before this PSXFunkin port was a thing. Um, the cast cover probably would be a third in the ranking, and Takeover would be the fourth because Takeover's not really that bad on all the difficulties because I think in some situations like some of these songs, um, there's probably like I think like in some of these songs there's not like a whole lot of difference in difficulty in some instances, but I would say like overall, Takeover is not too bad. I'd say it's really not that bad. So I can see myself not really having any issues playing this without ghost tapping and everything. But hopefully everyone has enjoyed the stream. I'm going to go ahead and just go to the menu title screen thing, and just let you guys enjoy all that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I just want to say to everyone, thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. I do especially appreciate everyone that stopped by, whether you were uh, just lurking in the chat or actually chatting with little old me. Whether especially like for the other streams that I was trying to do with Dark Forces. Um, my next stream is going to be on Monday because this is my slow streaming week this week, and everything. So on Monday, I'm going to try and do more of Spirit Destiny the way it did. We're going to be doing more of that game, that mod with the Demolition mod at hand, and see how much we can be able to do there. Um, Tuesday will be the next stream, and I'm probably going to try more Driver 2 and everything. And then Wednesday and Thursday I'll be off. And then Friday will be more Friday Night Funkin' PSX edition. I'll probably be playing some more ports. Probably be doing more of this mod right here. And then after that, my next stream will be on Saturday, which is going to be yet another installment of Sega Sonic Saturday. And I'm probably going to play either the Sonic 1 or Sonic 2 SMS remake. SMS, for those that are wondering, is short for Sega Master System Remake. But I might play one of those on Saturday. And then probably what I don't play on Saturday, I might do on Sunday. Or I might see if I can get I might try and see if I can get back into Super Cream 64, and hopefully I can do more of that mod and everything. But until that time, though, If you enjoy what you saw today and you're watching this on Twitch, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Rumble Maniac today. If you want to help me out just a little bit more, feel free to spread my channel around and help get the word out that I'm trying to reach affiliate here on Twitch. In case people are wondering what my current goal is and everything, basically is having an average of 3 viewers or more for my streams. So even though that we didn't really reach affiliate in 2021, hopefully in 2022, things will look up, if you know what I'm saying. But if you want to check me out anywhere else online on the internet, you can follow my Twitter, which is at Mr. Rumble Roses, and you can be able to keep up to date with any updates to my streams, to YouTube links that I share, or just have some sort of way of messaging me, whether it be like a tweet or a DM or something. And also, if you have a YouTube channel, you can subscribe to my YouTube and check out not only this stream, which will be posted in the future, but all my other past streams that I've done here on the channel as well on Twitch, as well as some YouTube exclusive content that I've done before and after I became a live streamer. So, feel free to give my YouTube channel a sub and hit the bell notification, because I always try and upload my stuff there, especially on my days off. But yeah, we are going to try and raid someone. I don't know who we're going to raid just yet, but for those of you who are in the chat, please stay tuned, so that way we can go show some support to another person that's streaming here on Twitch. But until I see everyone though in the next video or live stream, Happy New Year to all of you, and take care.